Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. Well, he is the best mixed martial artist that the nation of Sweden has ever produced. Former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger Alexander Gustafson, and he hasn't realized the UFC title yet. But I know you guys will always have UFC 192, one of the harder fights of your career.
One of the toughest nights that I've ever had in the UFC, and Alexander Gustafson showed in that night that not only is he skilled, he's as tough as they come. From the war with John Jones, to the war that him and I had, to some of the biggest victories that he stood and he's won in the octagon. A very, very skilled striker with fantastic boxing, unbelievable footwork, and very, very underrated wrestling. One of the only guys that can say he's taken me down and also taken John Jones down in a championship fight.
He really is the total package. I know he hasn't solved that John Jones puzzle yet, but truly a special striker. And in terms of the movement at 205 pounds on the feet, nobody does it better than Gus. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Gustafson is 2 years his senior. The rest is roughly identical. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Alexander the Mauler Gustafson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6. Ready? Ready?
All right, it is the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC live event.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night in a fantastic arena. T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
He comes through with a big knee.
Oh!
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Single collar tie now. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh!
What?
Trying to stay in this fight. Oh, he might be out. He's got him hurt here.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Big powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Left hook to the head. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Alexander Gustafson.
Big kick lands.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Under 2 minutes to go. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. kick blocked. Just out of range with that left hook.
Oh!
Oh! Big knee.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Big kick.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. 20 seconds left.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. Round 2 coming up next. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Second round underway. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
How about the hand speed of Alexander Gustafson? In terms of the pressure and the pace, there just aren't a lot of 205-pounders in the world. Oh! Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him. What a fight.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout. And that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big win for him here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
And here we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander the Mauler Gustafson.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight.
Ain't chasing a bitch, I'm chasing a dream. Again, look at